on
my
YouTube.
God.
The champs got places to be,
Shut up.
people to fuck.
Okay, you just said that on
Oh
live stream.
my
Good job.
God. Yeah, you're.
Boys.
You get all the bitches when you the champion. That's something John's not gonna find out.
Oh, okay. All right.
You ain't winning the title.
Wow, this guy.
I did mention we were live, right?
You ain't. Nah, hell no.
He just said these fucking bitches on live stream. Oh, that's
You're
funny.
not lying. You're lying.
I'm not lying. I
You-
said we're
you were
live.
live
I said we're live on YouTube, and you said, the champs be fucking bitches.
All right, restart.
We're live. We can't do restarts.
Bullshit.
Why?
My goodness.
Oh, this is beautiful. All of it.
You're lying.
You're lying. Oh
They
God.
lied to me.
For everybody that's listening, welcome to the WrestleReacts podcast, episode 5. This was a bad way to introduce ourselves.
Oh,
My name is Chaos or Zach,
this is beautiful.
and somebody else introduce themselves.
Oh, my name is Johnny Mayhem. Oh my God, I'm in tears. I'm crying. Oh God.
All right, Strolling, introduce
Hi,
yourself.
My name's
Strolling.
Stroll, and I'm fucking the bitches tonight.
Oh my.
These be fucking bitches.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Like I
my
said, the
God.
champ gets the bitches, man. You know.
Yeah,
For
okay,
those
okay.
who are curious, he did win the championship off of a quiz that I still need to edit. That will be posted probably tomorrow. So kind of got spoiled on a new champion, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So now you know there's the champ.
So now everybody knows who the new champ is, but they don't know how you became. We'll find out tomorrow. Anyways,
Because I'm a genius.
obviously. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch into starting the quiz again, which this quiz is gonna be guess the TNA theme song. And since it's only going to be Strolling and Johnny on this episode because everybody else is doing their own thing, it's gonna be a lot easier, so we don't have to hear 5 other things. And you know what? We can just talk as much shit as we possibly want because there's not 5 other voices fucking controlling that.
Yeah, fuck those.
That's very true.
Well,
Fuck those other guys.
Yeah, they
Fuck
could be
'em.
listening right now, man.
Man, I'm
Fuck
man,
'em. They're here. I could be listening, but they ain't here. So
You're right.
fuck them.
You're right. Fuck them. Anyways.
Yeah, they can't say nothing back. Fuck them.
All right.
We can move on.
So we're gonna get started here. But normally we do championships every podcast, but since Joing's champion, he wanted to defend it on this week's podcast, so we're gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
Rules are simple. TNA theme songs. You have 6 to 7 seconds of hearing the theme song, and then since it's only you two, we'll give you guys a couple minutes to figure out what you think it is. And I'll say count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you guys will give us your answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If you got it wrong, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
Ignore that background.
Lay the fuck down.
I ain't lying down for no one.
I don't lay down for anyone.
I do sometimes. All right, let's get this monstrosity out of the way. Let's start off with the first theme song. Let me just anyway. All right, so we have 12 theme songs. So, are you ready?
No.
Actually, I'm not ready because I gotta open my notepad to keep eye on the thing.
Good, I wasn't ready.
All right. Now, are you ready?
Let's do it.
No.
Yes.
All right. How about now?
Yes.
No.
All right. How about now?
Yes.
No.
Are you sure? All right. Let me turn this down. I gotta put your guys' names in here so that I can.
No, turn it up.
It's loud. It's not gonna be my fault.
Yes, it is.
Kind of, because you told me to turn it up.
You run the show.
You're right.
It's your
All right.
fault.
So we're gonna get this started. All right. Here we go. Number 1 should for all of you teenagers.
Oh my god.
Don't say it out loud. That was 7 seconds. Think
Got
about
it.
it in your head.
I got it.
I know what this one is.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sting.
Sting.
All right. Both of you got a point. But that was a pretty easy one.
I knew that one was gonna be in there.
The name is on the tip of my tongue. Is it Stung?
Tongue? Dang? Dank?
Stang, right? Stang.
It's Joker Sting.
Joker
Remember
stank.
that?
All right. I wonder if anybody's gonna get this one. Number 2.
We shall see.
Ignore that part. That doesn't count.
Wow.
Man, how do we go from Sting to that? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. I think I know though. I don't know, but I think I know.
If you guys want me to repeat, I can play it for an extra 5 seconds.
Yeah, play. You should play for next.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it one more time. Ignore the fucking TNA intro thing.
Wow.
I recognize the song,
Wow.
but I forgot his name.
All right, you guys got time to figure it out.
I forgot his name. It's probably someone so obvious too.
I will give you a hint that he still wrestles in the.
Yeah, I figured that. I don't know, man. Oh.
Okay. I gotta guess.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Strolling to think. I could play it one more time, but that's it.
I see the guy in my head, but I don't know his name.
All right, we'll think of one
Play it again.
time.
Please.
Or the intro.
And I have no idea.
Also, if I'm right about this, this might be his current theme. So that's a little unfair. But if I'm right,
All right, Strolling, make
can
a
I?
guess. Make a guess and just go with it.
Shit.
I'm about to do a
I don't
countdown.
even know if that's his name, but I'm just gonna say something random.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Kazarian.
But I was gonna say something like Mike. I don't fucking know.
Say a
Mike
name.
Bennett.
Mike
Say a
Bennett.
name.
I think.
You guys are both incorrect.
Damn. All right, who is it?
Eddie Edwards.
Oh, I should have
Touche.
fucking
Touche.
known that.
Touche.
Come on.
Touche.
That's a hard theme song, but
Okay.
I love this
I
banger.
should've fucking known that.
He doesn't have it anymore, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
I'm so mad I didn't get that one.
Okay, you're not gonna get a lot of these. I'm already calling it right now.
Oh.
Let's do another easy one. Don't say it out loud. Number 3.
Oh wow, that's easy. See, that's easy.
No, I don't know this one.
I know it.
I already know who it is.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
It's a bitch.
This.
All right, both got a point. See, we're getting somewhere.
Yay.
We're getting somewhere.
I just gotta get one right, and he's gotta get one wrong, right? And then it's all
Mhm.
You guys are we're gonna have to probably have a tiebreaker at that point. All right.
I don't know TNA themes, man.
Should I do another easy one or a hard one?
Do what you want. You the host.
All right, here we go. Number
Mhm.
4.
Oh, come on, that's easy. I got it.
All right.
All right, ready?
Rolling. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Mick Foley.
Actually, you guys are both wrong. No, just kidding.
We're not getting technical with his gimmicks, okay?
I don't think he ever did. He ever use his other gimmicks?
No.
I think he just went by Mick Foley.
Well, actually, I think he did he bring back Cactus Jack? I don't
I know
know.
he never did
I
a
think
Duke
he
Love
just
segment.
I think it was just Mick Foley in TNA.
Fair enough. All
yeah.
right. We'll see how hard we can get on you guys. Here is number 5.
I know this one.
What?
You know this?
Oh,
I
you
know
got.
this one.
How do you know this?
I don't.
I feel like it's bad that
I
you know
don't.
this.
It's kind of
Can I
sad
get
that I know who
more?
this is, but I know who this is.
Can I get more?
I can read. I'll go to 15.
I don't think John's gonna get this.
He's probably not going to.
I don't know. I really
I got sneeze.
don't know.
Anyways, make a guess.
Gooding. Oh God. I'm gonna start asking questions.
Go for it.
Current? Is he?
Nope.
Is he still current?
Nope.
Like not. He's not in any
Nope.
other promotion right
Nope.
now.
Possibly,
Okay.
but as far as like big names, no. As far as I don't know.
Oh my God, dude.
Come on, John. Just take a guess, man.
God. I really don't know. I'll just go ahead and say it because I don't know.
All right, Sterling wants to answer.
Oh, I have to say it now.
Yeah, because John doesn't have a single
Yeah.
word.
This is Alberto El Patron.
Right.
No wonder why I don't know. I don't give a shit about that fucker. Sorry.
I had to use him because I saw it as a possibility.
That's no wonder why I don't know. That's stupid.
Probably smart. That's funny.
Okay.
All right.
You win. You win.
Next one should be easy. Could be hard. It depends on how long you've been watching TNA for. What is this, number 6? Yeah, 6. Okay.
Yay. Okay, I know this one.
Sterling,
I got it.
Sterling, do you have an answer?
Can I get more time on the song?
No. Come on, man. This is my comeback right here. I got it. Come on. Oh, I still got this.
Man, I don't fucking know.
Oh, I
You
still
can
got
either
this.
say
This
I
is
don't
my
know
comeback.
or just give a random guess.
Okay.
This is
Or
my
no, wait.
comeback.
There's no way. No, I'm just gonna guess it, even though I know this ain't the correct answer.
3, 2, 1.
No, wait. Wait. Go ahead and have Strolling answer first.
All right, if you want to guess, go ahead, Sterling.
I know it's not right, but I'm just gonna say the Motor City Machine Guns, even though I know that's
That's
okay.
very incorrect.
Okay,
John.
it's Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I thought he only had
Let's
the
go.
one theme in TNA. Like what the hell?
The fuck? No.
That was his debut theme.
Oh,
I'm surprised you
how
got
do
that.
you know this shit?
Yeah.
I told you
Let's
TNA
go.
is a hard fucking thing to keep up with unless you were like, what was a good year for them? 2011 was that? That was probably one of the good.
No, like 2006.
No.
Yeah.
When
All
they
right,
first
all
started.
right. Number 7, each one. If you don't know it, you're retarded. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right,
I got it.
3, 2, 1.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
AJ.
You guys are tying up so far. This is number 8. I believe we're on 5-5 right now. Let me see what number we're on actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more theme songs to play.
3 ain't enough.
All right, John,
I
don't do
need
that
5.
again. That hurt my
3 ain't
Sorry.
enough. I need
ears.
5.
All right, number. Fuck it, I don't even know what number we're on.
7.
I think this is
You
8
said 8.
Okay, this is
You
8.
said 8.
This is 8. Okay,
Whatever.
calm. All right, here we go.
Calm down.
Ignore the intro.
Oh my god, that.
Whoa.
Who the fuck is this?
What? More. We need more.
I'm just gonna continue from where it's at.
Oh, I know this. I know it. 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 I know
That's
it.
bullshit.
I
That's
know it.
bullshit. How do you know this? How do you
feel
know
like
this?
John watched.
I believe I know this.
John watched TNA back in like the 2006 era, while fucking Strolling watches TNA in like the 2020 era.
Yeah, legit.
That's what
I-
it feels like right now. All right,
I
John, do you
think
want to say
I
I don't
know
know, or
this.
you want to make a guess? You're gonna ask.
Just because.
You're gonna ask questions
Just
too.
because I don't remember his fucking Eddie Edwards' tag team partner, but that's what I was gonna guess.
Davey Richards.
Davey Richards, yeah, that's what I was gonna guess, but I know that's wrong.
It's
So
wrong.
go ahead.
Strolling.
Is this Killer Cross?
It is Killer Cross.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
boy.
you and Strolling watched TNA in different eras. This is so weird.
Yep.
All right, let's see if John can make a comeback. This is number 9. Ignore the intro.
Oh, I know this one. Let's go.
I think I know this one too.
No, you don't. I got.
Alright,
I
if
don't
you
know
got-
his TNA. I don't know his. Okay, I'm gonna say his WWE name.
I feel like you know who it is, cause.
I feel like I know who it is.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Rich Swan.
Wait. Yeah, it's Rich Swan.
Nah.
I don't like the fact that John said wait.
No, I said because I don't remember his fucking name in TNA.
It's Rich
So
Swan.
it.
It's
Oh, it
Swan.
is
He never
Rich Swan?
changed it.
Okay,
he
well-
still goes by Rich Swan.
He never,
Okay,
he
then
never
yeah,
changed
we're
it.
good.
I'm
So
still in the
it
lead,
is
doesn't
Rich Swan.
matter.
Yep. So it's
True.
6-7 right now. Strolling is still in the lead. Have. 3
We're
more
in 10,
theme songs?
right?
This is 10. Yeah, sorry, I was eating.
Fuck your
This one's
food.
gonna be the next 3 are probably gonna be easy. So I think this is
Oh no.
possibly an automatic W.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
All right, here we go. Number 10.
Bruh.
What?
I don't even know this one.
I
What?
don't even know.
Holy shit!
I
Do I need
might
to play
know it.
another 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Oh, I know this.
Oh, so that clicked in your head, but the first intro.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I know this. I think I do.
Feel free to ask questions, John.
Bro, I don't know. I really don't know. Can I ask what era is this? Like what year?
I want to say like around 2010, 2011 era. Because I know he wasn't. Okay, he was in the company in 2013. Happened.
Can you replay it?
Okay, find it.
I might not even know. I'm thinking I want to change my answer, but I'm just going to stick
I
with.
really don't know, man.
Ask questions.
Has he ever won a championship in TNA?
Yes.
Can you tell me which one?
I don't know which ones.
Has
so
he ever,
multiple.
did he win the world title?
Yes.
I think I know who this is, but at the same time, I think I don't. Is he a former tag champ?
No.
Fuck, I don't know who it is then.
Okay, I'm gonna guess.
All right, I'm gonna start with Johnny first.
Chris Sabin.
No, Strolling.
I was gonna say Robert Roode, but now he's not a former tag, or he's a former tag champ.
You guys are both incorrect. It's Austin Aries.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Wow. So okay.
I thought the intro would
Damn.
really fucking give it away, honestly, because that's what I always
No.
used to get.
Man, everyone forgot about that man. I'm sorry.
Poor guy.
Legit.
Sorry, Austin. I still love you in my heart.
Well, yeah, he's a good wrestler, but I don't know what the fuck
These
he's
next
been
two
doing.
are automatically like done. If you don't know these, then you're not a true TNA fan. Really suck because I feel this is automatic sweep only now. But we'll see what happens. Number 11. Doesn't. Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck that.
Yes, I know it. You should have just stopped it right there. Okay,
I said
that's
6 to 7
whatever.
seconds.
I
That
know
was
who
6
it
to 7
is.
seconds.
I know who it is.
3, 2, 1.
Jeff Hardy.
Hardy.
Jeff
He
Hardy.
said Jeff Harvey. That's incorrect.
No, it's not no. It's Jeff.
Jeff Harvey.
All right, and we're gonna play the last one here. Is Strolling going to walk away, or is this gonna become a tie, and I'm gonna have to do a tiebreaker?
Oh, I know.
That's unfair.
It was gonna be like that either way.
That's unfair.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, ready?
3, 2,
3.
1.
Kurt Angle.
Okay, it's Kurt Angle. Yeah.
That's
Strolling
bullshit.
Strolling hesitated on that one.
What do you mean? I knew who it was.
Wouldn't have been bullshit if y'all actually knew the other people. I chose the most popular people back in the day too, except for Alberto. That one was a fucking thing that I
I'm
found.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Eddie
for
Edwards
John
was not
knowing
popular.
Yes, he
sorry.
was. What the fuck?
Not back in the day. No, he had to get over in the
Dude, he was a tag team champion with Davey Richards. He was a part of
yeah,
Honor
which
No
didn't
More.
happen until later on.
He was a freaking world champion. He was the second. I think he was like the second ever longest reigning world champion. To be honest, you just don't know your Eddie Edwards, dog.
No, I'm not. I don't care about Eddie Edwards. I'm sorry.
Okay, but the fact is,
And the second and the other one,
buddy.
and also the other one, Alberto.
I
one
did that
cares
one.
about
I did
him.
that one for shits and gigs.
Apparently, I do because I got that one right.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Popular.
I do not support Alberto El Patron, but I know his TNA fame.
No one supports him.
No one supports him. Whenever freaking Johnny asked, "Does he still wrestle to this day?" I was like, "Nope, nope."
He does.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, we're
Yeah,
big.
he does. AAA.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Because
Why?
AAA sees nothing wrong with what he did.
All right,
Anyways.
we're not trying to cancel AAA. The fact is, I'm still the champion.
Strolling has retained for the first time in WrestleReacts history. A retain of the WrestleReacts championship goes to.
Yeah. I did it
That's
because
bullshit.
of Alberto El Patron. I thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh
I'm done.
my god.
I'm done. I'm done. I have no words. I'm done.
Okay, I scratched that. It's all because of Killer Cross. I thank
Jesus
you.
Christ!
Okay.
All right,
I'll
let's just
accept that.
get into
I'll
some
accept that.
raw shit. Okay, we're gonna get dirty into raw.
Let's transition.
Transition. Oh wait, I forgot about the transition sound. If I can play it this time because it wouldn't let me play it last time. All right.
Let's go.
Anyways, so we're gonna start off with some Monday Night Raw stuff that went down. So Before I get into everybody that was basically drafted, I think I can pull up a list of some people that were all drafted. But the one thing that confused me is going back to SmackDown. They said that there would be like a faction would count as one choice, right? Like one
Mm-hmm.
person.
Yeah.
So why on Raw they put Rhea Ripley first and then the Judgment Day when they're all a whole thing?
Just to get
Because that's mommy.
yeah, but they just did it to get the hype, I guess you'd say, like people to worry, which is really stupid.
Clearly, that confused the thing shit out of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just kicked off with night 2 of the draft. Um, oh, I do have a full list of everybody that are available to be. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Triple H kicked off Raw, talking about the first draftee, and he chooses Rhea Ripley as the first draft going to Monday Night Raw. And the first pick going to SmackDown of that night was Austin Theory. So the United States Championship is on SmackDown now, while the Intercontinental Championship is on Raw. I don't think we actually talked about the draft because that just happened before our draft podcast came out. So we need to talk about that. We need to talk about SmackDown first, and then we need to talk about Raw, even though we only talk about Raw here. It's very confusing because of the draft. I don't like the way that they did things. I wish they did it on Raw first and then SmackDown. You know what?
Yeah.
It's all right. I don't know. I remember a few things that happened on SmackDown, like Roman, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa were drafted to SmackDown without the Usos at first. And Bianca Belair was drafted to SmackDown with the Raw Women's Championship. I don't know what they're gonna do now. Probably like do with Becky and Charlotte and just swap belts. I don't know that
Yeah,
situation.
they're
Yeah,
gonna swap.
they're
They're gonna
swapping
swap.
belts.
Trying to think of some other things that happened. I didn't remember anything.
LA Knight had a good match.
What did he have? Who did he have a match against again?
Butch.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
that was a banger.
Was,
Let me pull up SmackDown's results.
It was a banger.
it was a banger.
They also did half of the draft or draft on SmackDown Lowdown and Raw Talk. Stupid, stupid. I'll get into.
And the main event was the tag team titles rematch.
Oh yeah, on SmackDown. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny was on SmackDown. They did their rematch for the undisputed tag titles. Kevin and Sami obviously retained. Read
It,
up on some of the stuff. Sorry, it's been a while. Um.
it also looked like Solo Sikoa was gonna turn on the Usos, and then Riddle came out and stopped that from happening.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there were so many hints going on in SmackDown about Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman be like, "Now it's time" and all this kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, Zelina
Yeah.
Vega had a match against Sonya Deville to happening this Saturday at Backlash, and obviously.
Yeah.
She got a roll up win over fucking Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't get it.
round 1 of the draft, Bloodline came out, started talking their shit about them coming. Belt's gonna get them back. Kevin and Sami interrupted, talking their. Um, oh, who got drafted? I'm not. Oh, okay. Round 1 recap. It was the Bloodline, which was Roman Reigns, Solo, Heyman, and then this one. We need to talk about this later. I don't know if we want to talk about it now or later, but Cody Rhodes gets drafted Monday Night Raw, which means Roman goes to SmackDown with the or whatever they're gonna do there, while the new heavyweight championship is going to Raw, with Cody Rhodes not finishing the story with Roman Reigns. Technically, everybody was
So we
right
talk.
about belt being a constellation prize for Cody.
So we can go ahead, like, if you want, we can go ahead and talk about it now.
Let's talk
But
about it. What do you want to
okay,
talk about?
so so what do you want to talk about? What do you want to cluck about? All right, so
What the fuck is
um,
this?
Strolling made up a good point, and he said he technically could, which I don't see. why would do this, but it is WWE. Um, he technically could continue that story if he wanted to. He just has to
Oh,
win the Rumble, and then after he wins the Rumble, he can choose to whether he on which champion he wants to go for, and then of course that would be Roman. He can continue the story.
Okay, but is that more of a Cody is a two-time Royal Rumble winner in a row just to get that?
Yeah,
Because in my honest
yeah.
that's
opinion,
what
I
I'm.
think that's
Yeah,
absolute bullshit for him to
yeah,
redo everything that he just
that's
did
what
to
I'm
get this
saying.
moment, just to get the win. It should have happened at 39.
It should have happened at 39. I'm totally agree with that too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If Night of Champions, Cody Rhodes in the contenders match, and he wins, I'll still be proud. We have Cody Rhodes as a world, whatever he wants there on Raw. But like, still looks like a consolation prize now because after everything that we've been through, going matches with Rollins, injury, the Rumble, all the way to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, pointless. Everything was so pointlessly.
I mean, I'm still on. Sami Zayn should have won it right there in Montreal,
Oh my
and they didn't
God,
pull the
yes.
yeah, and they didn't pull the plug on that, and Roman wins, and you have all these disappointed fans right there in his hometown too, in front of his wife and kids. I was like, holy shit.
That's that's the thing though about Roman Reigns is that he's on this historic run right now. At this point, he it only makes sense for him to lose the title at a Mania.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing that makes sense. And as far as I know, the rumor is that it's gonna be Roman and Cody again at 40.
Which is absolutely ridiculous. That's
I don't
I
want
could
to see a Brock versus Roman moment again, basically, but with Cody
yeah.
Rhodes.
I don't think they're gonna overdo it like that.
It already feels overdone though because this is the second chance going for the belt and quote unquote finishing the
They
story.
I think Cody lost at Mania because they didn't want to shove Cody Rhodes down our throats like they did with Roman Reigns, you know?
Yeah,
They
but you had over 90 plus thousand people chanting for Cody to win.
I get
Like,
that.
You will not
Also,
believe how many fucking videos that me and John were looking at through TikTok of everybody absolutely nobody was
mm-hmm.
happy about
yeah,
the result. Nobody.
I will say that this WrestleMania main event that just happened between Cody and Roman could have been one of the most difficult decisions to make in pro wrestling
Oh,
because
I bet. Yeah.
I see why they put Roman Reigns over because first of all they want him to hit 1,000 days as champion, which makes sense because you're this close just to not hit 1,000 days, you know.
Yeah.
May as well hit the 1,000 day mark. And it's just a good business decision because then you just Roman Reigns is the biggest star in the company right now, so just keep him with the title for another year and see how it goes. I mean,
I don't know what the plans are. I feel like and this is just and I feel like he's gonna lose it at SummerSlam against somebody. Kind of like how he beat Brock Lesnar for the belt before the leukemia situation.
hmm before they announced the new world title, I wanted him to face Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, but obviously
Oh,
that's not going to happen no more.
It
yeah.
might. It might
Well,
because
they're both
oh, you're
drafted to
talking about
separate
Roman?
Roman and Seth.
Yeah,
You talking, oh,
Can't
okay.
have that now.
we can't do that now. Before they
Yeah.
unveiled the new world title, I wanted Roman to
And,
fight Seth, but that's
and
not going
plus
to happen.
Roman's on SmackDown and now
Yeah, a,
Seth is on Raw.
a good counter to that could be Roman and AJ at SummerSlam, maybe. That'd be
Ooh,
fun.
okay. I would enjoy that because technically you have the OC and the
Mhm.
Bloodline going up against each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that. That would be interesting.
SummerSlam, AJ, Roman Reigns. You heard it here, folks. If it happens, it was all us. Thing.
Was
Anyways,
all us.
let's get back into what happened in round one. SmackDown, like I said, selected Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. The Raw Women's Champion going to SmackDown. Don't know what's gonna happen with the women's belts. And then Raw selects Becky Lynch. first
Should
round.
you want
I
to talk
don't.
about the women's belts?
I don't
Do we?
even agree
I
on that
mean,
difference.
sure. I remember. Okay, this was. I don't remember what episode of the podcast this was. Could have been one. It could have been two. But we were talking about the Rhea Ripley situation at the WrestleMania. How she went up to Bianca and said, "This isn't over." I think I don't want it to happen because it's already been too much. But I think they're going to unify the women's. I'm going back
I
to that.
Maybe.
not. I I was talking about tag team, but
Yeah, I mean
not.
that's a whole different situation compared to that. We'll get into that whenever we get to
That's
the
what
ending
that.
rounds because you know what
Yeah,
happens there.
I,
What's your
I don't
thoughts?
want them to unify the the main
Neither do
women's.
I,
I
but
think that would
it's
be,
fucking WWE.
yeah. It makes a lot of sense to just have SmackDown and Raw brand, but I don't know
I'm
because
agree.
you're
I'm
right. It
gonna.
is.
I'm actually gonna agree with John on that because like there's just so much potential with some of these other women that aren't. They're not gonna get the opportunities that they're gonna get if there's like just one women's title.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't put another woman over if, like all the other women over if you just have one women's champion.
that's what I just wanted. I feel like because last year didn't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. I keep on stuttering. I'm sorry, but wasn't it Charlotte and Becky last year that did the belt swap, or was that 2 years ago?
That was like the
It
last
was
time they did the
Charlotte. Yeah,
draft. Yeah,
So it was last year.
they
yeah.
didn't do a draft last year.
I'm
It was
just
like
saying,
2 years
like they did the
ago.
belt swap last year because of the superstar
Yeah,
shakeup.
and that was another fucking drama
So
situation
why would
where
they do it again this year? It just looks completely stupid.
I don't get the need on why they people just like why they just draft the Raw champions, the SmackDown, and vice versa. It just doesn't make any
Hmm.
The Raw
sense to
Women's
me.
Champion and the SmackDown Women's Champion should go to both of those brands. I'm okay with the IC in the US switching every now and then. Like that's not a
Yeah,
problem
that
because that
makes
gives more
sense.
opportunities. But other than that, it's just completely bogus of putting Rhea Ripley on Raw. Which don't get me wrong, she's already been a Raw Women's Champion and she dominated when she was. But this was her moment to dominate SmackDown, in my opinion, and they just totally botched it.
Yeah, in my opinion, that kind of like degrades the championships because you're just handing them
Hmm.
a new one. Like, here you go. Now you have a red belt or a blue belt or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this podcast might be 2 hours. I'm not even gonna lie, because I got a lot to talk about during this. Let's get into the next thing, which was I believe you just said it, Butch versus LA Knight. First of
Uh,
all,
Hmm.
I loved LA Knight's attire whenever he came out to the ring. It's like a blackish greenish type feel. I love it. I freaking love it.
It's on 2K23 for the community creations. If
I'm
you guys want to
downloading
download
that. Yeah, for
it.
real. What's the creator's name? Shout out. If you remember
I do not know the creator's name,
it. All right,
but
sorry, creator.
whoever you are, you're the goat.
whoever did
You
it,
are the
I
goat.
appreciate you.
The goat. But yeah, LA Knight and Butch. I believe he's going back to Pete Dunne. Isn't that still a rumor going on?
It's still a rumor.
It,
Yeah.
I'm really hoping
he's
it
gonna be the
happens.
same guy. Just he's gonna go back to Pete Dunne.
I want him to
That's
just be called Pete Dunne. Like I know he came back in like I don't know what it's called, a unitard. I'm assuming that's what it's called.
Hmm.
we've
Singlet.
only we've only
Singlet.
met
Singlet.
that.
My bad. Yeah, he came back in the singlet and he has the little pose thing that he does. He's not like that crazy maniac Butch anymore. He's actually a Pete Dunne type.
Yeah, he's back to doing Pete Dunne stuff, but
He's
he's
just not
still
named
named
Pete Dunne.
Butch.
I
Yeah,
wish, but
Pete
anyways,
Dune.
yeah, Butch
Sorry.
and Knight went off. Oh, sorry, you're good. I was just trying to get the match over with.
Go
LA
ahead.
Knight
Go
and
ahead.
Butch kicked ass. It was a good match, but LA Knight obviously finally he's been struggling to get a win, but LA Knight finally got a win. Sadly, it was against Butch, even though I kind of wanted Butch to win a little bit. I like both wrestlers. I'm a huge person whenever it comes to NXT, and both of them were good in NXT. I just really liked both of them in this matchup, and LA Knight finally got a win though, so I'm proud of him. But it just had to be on Butch, sadly.
yeah, yeah.
Round two of the draft and a tag team action happened. The Street Profits were in a triple tag team match with the LWO, aka Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. Never gonna get used to that because of Raul Mendoza. and
Yeah.
Strowman and Ricochet, which again we all have this talk. No offense, but Ricochet and Braun Strowman is the most weirdest tag team that has ever been made in WWE. I mean, you can
It
see
really
it's a
is.
I
cruiserweight
want.
and a powerhouse. I can understand that, but like
I
Braun and Ricochet,
I wanted them to split up that tag team in the draft.
yeah,
So I was confused that they basically used that tag team on SmackDown. Okay, cool with that. Understandable. Then they reused the tag team again on Raw to fill a spot, which they could have used someone else, someone that they haven't used.
bro. No
Which that's
offense.
what.
This is just my opinion, but the Viking Raiders need to get pushed. I know they had a push back then. I think it was either the beginning of this year or last year. They were pushing to go for the tag team belts against the Usos, and it totally just disappeared.
They're going up against the OC soon, so that
That would be cool. I
kind
want to
of.
see that. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I
my God!
I
I
hope
know, I know that we're talking about SmackDown, but wait, does this happen on SmackDown?
yeah, it happened on SmackDown.
The OC is back and AJ Styles is back. Thank
Yes,
God. The house that
yes,
AJ Styles built. Thank you.
yes. That's what I'm
Thank you.
saying. Like they went. It happened on SmackDown. So I'm happy that AJ is back. I'm so happy on that. That's so cool. Happy that the OC is back now that we can actually finally use the OC with the full roster. I'm happy on that.
Yes.
something I would like to see. I mean, I know how I said earlier about the possible SummerSlam match between Roman and Styles,
Yes.
but I would also like to see all of them with titles. Like if
How about the OC?
Owens and Sammy, if they give up the tag titles for SmackDown and just carry the Raw ones, I have a feeling the OC could win those. Maybe Styles could be the US champ, and
Oh,
and
I would
uh
love that too.
and
I
Mia Yim
I
could probably
think
pursue the women's title.
yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
Michin or Mia Yim, whatever you want to call her at this point, I think that she would make a great women's
Mm-hmm.
because the way that she used to be in Impact before she left, she has
Hmm
the skills to do it. I think she's kind of ready, but like Bianca
Seeing the
Belair needs
OC,
to drop that title. No offense to Bianca, but she held it for I believe almost a full year now because she won it at
Yeah,
WrestleMania. We already
I,
passed
and
it at
then
the
not
WrestleMania.
to mention they keep flip flopping. So like as soon as she loses the title, they'll put it back on her. I'm like, dude, oh my god, it gets a
I,
little annoying at times.
see. I like, yeah, I'm with you guys. I like Bianca Belair, but she should have dropped it to Asuka at Mania.
Mm-hmm. Oscar should have definitely had got it at Mania.
Asuka would have been a
Yeah,
great champion. She was a great NXT Women's Champion. She was a great Raw Women's Champion whenever Becky did her pregnancy. You ever a SmackDown Women's Champion? Or would this have been her? No, no, wait,
who Bianca?
no, Asuka.
Oh, no,
Oscar,
Asuka fought
yes.
three
Yeah.
times.
Okay, I don't remember her SmackDown run. No offense.
It wasn't that long, so no,
Oh,
you're
was
good.
this a time when James Ellsworth came back and she won? Carmella was one of the champions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now I
At
get
that
it.
Money in the Bank, I was at that show. It was
Oh my
hilarious.
goodness, I think that was the only Money in the Bank that I didn't watch.
Oh yeah,
Oh, because I was
that's
with
that's
friends. I
that's the
remember that
one.
day.
That's the one where Braun won the briefcase. It was kind of stupid.
God.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of Braun, let's get back into this triple tag match. The Street Profits defeated LWO and Strowman and Ricochet. I mean, I want to
That
talk
was
about them because I feel like ever since Montez Ford's match at Elimination Chamber, they're just going nowhere. Like they're winning matches. Like they won the showcase match at WrestleMania and they won this match, but they're not giving them title shots. And if they do, then it's so confusing because Sammy and Kevin are now on Raw, but the way that this is what I heard is that they're defending the undisputed tag belts only on Raw, so SmackDown stars can go on Raw. That makes no sense.
they. I feel like after Backlash, they'll vacate the SmackDown
They
belts.
have to. Like it makes no sense for them to hold that belt.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
Roman,
Unless
whole
they actually, unless they actually unify it and then create a whole new title.
we don't need that though because we
we don't
already
need
Mm-hmm.
have.
that.
That means that they're.
No,
That
I
means
know.
fucking SmackDown's gonna need to have a whole new tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
WWE's getting back to the point where they're getting like the roster's getting real big again. So
Mm-hmm.
they need to have multiple titles on shows on every show.
Yeah. After that, round two, it was SmackDown selecting the Street Profits after that beautiful tag team match. And then this is where Raw picked up Imperium's Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. So Gunther brings the Intercontinental Championship over to Raw. That's awesome because I think Raw technically deserves the IC belt, and Austin Theory would make a great United States champion on SmackDown. That's just my opinion. Um, I want to talk about this one after I say it. SmackDown selected Edge. From what
Mm-hmm.
Ryan told us, and I've already had this argument about it. Um, last podcast, Ryan told us that Edge is gonna stay for a couple more years, and that automatically during the podcast I was like, yes, he can finally win a belt, or he can have some big matches. But no, he's only staying until the end of this year and gonna leave probably next year. What he said on the actual Impulsive podcast. I had to watch it
Which
myself.
could still very well mean that he gets a title run, and like who knows, he might go after like the United States title or something.
Uh, that would
That
be that would be a good idea.
that's the thing though. In my opinion, I don't even think he needs a title run. I just think he wants to put on good matches.
I mean, I don't care about
True,
that either, but like
true.
if
See,
I want to see Edge comes back for a reason after injuring his neck. He comes to a Royal Rumble, wins the Royal Rumble twice. He has multiple title opportunities, but loses it. My thing is, if he holds at least the United States belt, or if he, let's say, AJ beats Roman at SummerSlam, wins the undisputed belt, and then Edge beats AJ for the belt, have him hold it for like a month or two, I would be okay with that. I just want to see
if,
Edge hold one more title in his hand before goodbye. Even a tag team title. Make a random tag team with Edge. I think that would be kind of cool. Matt Riddle with Edge. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That one randomly came in
Yeah, no.
my head. Yeah, no, we don't need another rated RKO. RK
Well, we
Bro,
don't.
my
That
bad.
okay? We don't even know where Randy's going, or if Randy can continue.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Randy. There's so many rumors
Yeah,
speculating that he's okay, and then there's other rumors saying that he's still going through it and he might have to retire. I really hope he
yeah.
doesn't have to because I love that guy.
we'll just have to wait and see
I want to see Randy wear a Night of Champions for that belt. That would be kind of cool. I don't want him to win
it
it. I do want him to compete.
for the new world
Yeah,
title
the
or
new one.
Roman's belt.
The new one.
The new world title.
Oh, wait a
Uh,
minute. Wasn't Randy supposed to go after Roman's belt during the was it Bloodline versus Rated Arcade? Not
I
Rated.
think
Why keep on saying Rated?
Randy's
Arcade Bro and who is the third guy that joined Arcade Bro during 3-on-3 match back then? Oh, I
that
don't.
was Drew.
Was it? I think it was Drew. Now that you said that, I don't know 100%.
I think
Um,
it was Drew. Yeah.
but yeah, they had that, and I believe it was supposed to be Randy that went after the belt next, but that's what happened with the injury.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the plan. I think the plan was to have Randy face Roman at that SummerSlam, and then Orton got hurt. And
Yeah,
then that's when Brock Lesnar stepped in.
Brock Lesnar ruins everything. Um, the final pick for round two was Matt Riddle, obviously on in a Raw. So I mean, I think if I'm correct, Matt Riddle's been United States Champion and Raw Tag Team Champion. He's never been
Yep,
Intercontinental Champion.
yep. That's correct.
He has the opportunity to win that championship
I want
now.
to see that Gunther versus Matt Riddle might actually be a banger. Ooh,
If he doesn't fail the wellness policy test, yes, he can.
Oh my
oh my
god.
God, hear me out.
Oh
Hear
my
me out,
god.
WWE. I know Vince is. I know he's not really Vince. Hear me out. Matt Riddle is the pro at the fight pit. Put him in a fight pit against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship and let him
Oh,
win.
Riddle's dying.
It would be. I would actually make like a lot of sense to do, because now that they're merged with UFC,
That's what I'm
so then
saying.
like.
Like bring back like Walter from NXT where he used to like go on top of the top turnbuckle and do like power bombs. Put him on top of the
Hmm.
fight pit, do power bombs there. Matt Riddle can do a senton like he did on Rollins in the Extreme Rules fight pit. But there's so many options, bro. Like they would pull off knee strikes, chops. Like that would be a good match. I would watch that.
Oh my god.
It would be dope.
I just got reminded of something that happened,
Oh God, what?
like or that I saw today. Uh, since we talked about UFC or whatever, Conor McGregor. on his Twitter account.
Oh,
Did
geez.
anyone see that?
Oh,
What'd he say?
Yeah.
He said he slapped the head off of those wannabes and Paul
Yeah.
or whatever.
He called all the years ago. He called all the WWE people, and they're all a bunch of pussies. And now look where he's at.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this talks about how RVD
Conor
was
McGregor.
picking the announcements for the draft, and he had the card upside down.
Oh yeah. So, and then he fixed it on Raw.
Yeah, that was hilarious as shit. Um,
I love that.
let's get into round 3 of the draft, and then this was still after that. It was the versus Sonya Deville. Obviously, Vega did the roll up on Sonya, getting the 3 count to promote her match against Rhea at Backlash. It was a. Oh, was it? Oh, what happened? I'm trying to remember. No, never mind. That was on a different show. Sorry. I had something in my head, but it was the wrong show. Round 3, we'll start with the what happened there. SmackDown chose Bobby Lashley, so I think during Backlash, I know this is fully confirmed, and I don't know if it was SmackDown or Raw that got confirmed, but Austin Theory's taking on Lashley and Bronson Reed for the United States Championship going into Backlash. Obviously, Bronson Reed's not winning it because I don't know if it was on SmackDown or Raw. I can't keep up with this draft shit.
Bronson Reed got
Bronze on Raw.
I know what show he's on. I just
Yeah,
don't know if
he
it
got
happened
he
on
got
SmackDown or
drafted
on
on
Raw.
Monday. He got drafted on Monday.
Okay. So yeah, he just got drafted on Monday, so he's definitely not winning the United States Championship. But I would like to see Bobby Lashley go as the US champ again. But if Austin wins, Austin wins.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I think I'd rather see Austin retain. But then again, I'm not gonna complain if Bobby wins. I think it's just I don't know. To me, I think it makes a lot more sense if uh, Austin retains.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley's another guy I can see Roman Reigns fighting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I give Bobby. That's why I'm saying like I don't want to see Bobby in that picture. I'd rather see Bobby in that picture.
Kind of
You
want to see
know?
Bobby
Yeah.
in the heavyweight picture. Can't now.
Yeah. Now he's on. It's on Raw.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I wanted Bobby Lashley to go to Raw to compete for that title too.
that's what I'm saying. He would have looked nice with that belt.
But he'll just be another guy that loses to Roman Reigns, I guess. You know?
Wow. Speaking of Raw, what the rumor that we had, I believe it was podcasts ago, Raw selected Drew McIntyre, so it is confirmed that it was just a termination storyline that was going on, and he's gonna be returning with a whole new gimmick. At least that's what we're hoping for. We don't need any more sword. We don't need this freaking. I want to see a heelish Drew McIntyre again. Possibly bring back Broken Dreams.
I was about to say, bring back Broken Dreams, damn it.
Yeah. Legit, bring
Oh,
back Broken Dreams.
Miss the theme song.
Yeah.
We don't want a clip of it in a video package.
Yeah,
we
don't
want the
want
whole.
30 seconds.
Bro, I was
of
so
it.
hyped
Yeah.
during the rumors of Clash of the Castle when he said he was gonna bring it back for that one night only. I would have been okay with that, but it wasn't even the full song. It was a little
It
clip.
was 30-second clip in the video package. We're like, what?
I still
You
wanted
did
Drew
it
McIntyre to
again,
win.
WWE.
I still wanted Drew McIntyre to win. I don't care. That was the debut of Solo though.
That was a good match though.
Yeah, it was. I really thought that fucking McIntyre was gonna win, but oh well. That means McIntyre can go for that new World Heavyweight belt. Pretty. SmackDown then selects the OCs AJ Styles, Michi Gallows, and Carl Anderson. So thank God AJ Styles is back from his. I believe it was a. Oh God, I want to say it, but I don't want people to hate on the quad injury.
I think it was. No, I think it was his ankle.
Oh,
I believe.
now I'm gonna have haters.
Wait, for what?
AJ Styles returned to SmackDown after his injury. I said it was a quad, but you said it was an ankle.
It was his ankle.
Okay, then I was definitely wrong.
Quad was Shane McMahon.
I don't think he's fully healed though. Oh my God, we're not gonna talk about both of his different quads.
I mean, you say that, but he did the forearm as well on SmackDown.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, there was so many rumors speculating that he's not fully healed. because it
He did
wasn't
that
that long
phenomenal
since the
forearm,
injury,
yeah.
but he did the phenomenal forearm, so I'm giving props. I think he's ready
That
to go.
that confirmed it though. That's what I'm saying. That whenever he did the phenomenal forearm, that confirmed it and that he's back.
I still think that they're just gonna wait a little bit more for AJ to wrestle because they're gonna do this program with the whatever the Viking people. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
Viking Raiders.
the Viking
Viking Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna
I think it's
be
gonna be a
like
good one.
it's probably gonna be a 6 mixed tag match between Good Brothers, Mia
Yeah,
Yim,
because see, they got Mia Yim.
yeah, and AJ will
I like Michin in the OC. I think she fits in there.
AJ
Mm-hmm.
Styles
I
will
didn't
just
like
be
it at first, but she works. She definitely works.
AJ will just be the cheerleader
Well,
outside
it
that
it, it
soccer
it
mom.
definitely works. Sorry, yeah. It definitely works because she's like all of them came from Japan, including Michin.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm saying it works.
Then the final round of round 3, Raw selected The Miz. Random, but will do. I think The Miz is actually going to compete for this world belt or be a competitor for it. He's not going to win it, but I
Yeah,
think he's
that's
going to be a competitor because he's been pushing
he cut a
himself.
promo and that's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what he did on Raw. Oh yeah,
The Miz TV.
he like he's gonna fight Nakamura probably here coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's going to be a banger. They should have done that at Backlash. Yeah, we were just talking about the OC sent a message to the Viking Raiders with a phenomenal forearm, and I think it's called the Magic Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Okay.
tag team
the
finisher.
Gallows
Thank you.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Yes, that killer.
Sorry, it's been a long time, but I'm still saying welcome back to all of them because I missed AJ so much and I missed the OC being on television.
Yeah,
But
it kind of sucks because they weren't on TV when he was hurt.
yeah. All right, this is what really stresses me out with last round 4's picks on SmackDown. So we have the first one was SmackDown selected Damage Control, which I thought because of the rumors that happened is that Bailey was going to break up with Damage Control and they were going to do their own thing. But I don't know what's going to happen now.
Yeah, I don't know either. They're obviously all going to SmackDown, which is
They
weird.
got to,
But
my opinion, they got to keep those women together because there's not a whole lot of women's tag teams.
Did we get any
yeah,
predictions right from our draft podcast?
I
I know I got the
Wolf
Gunther thing
did.
right.
Wolf did. He
Oh, I got the Grayson
yeah,
Waller to SmackDown right. I remember that. I got that right. That's another conversation.
I don't remember.
yeah, Wolf
I know it was
straight up
yeah,
predicted
Wolf got a good portion
um
of them.
he straight up predicted um Nakamura to Raw and he got that. I was like, holy crap.
I
I
believe
wanted.
Ryan also sorry I didn't cut off, but I believe Ryan said that Jordan Devlin was going to come up to the main roster and he was correct. That was on the SmackDown Lowdown that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted Tyler Bate to get called up.
So did I.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool.
But it's okay.
Yeah. Then obviously, like we just said, Raw selected Shinsuke Nakamura in round 4, which congratulations to Shinsuke. I really hope they push him because now that he's on Raw and the World Heavyweight belt's on Raw, it might actually be a good thing. It really might be a good thing. He might actually go for the belt. I don't know if he's ready to win it yet. If he does win it, cool, because he definitely deserves it, and that mean he'll be a what's it called, Grand Slam champion.
Yes.
But
He definitely does deserve to be a contender for that world title.
yeah, because
Sure.
after the whole AJ nutshot heel shit situation, after that WrestleMania 34, I believe, 34 or 35, don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all went to shit because of just nut shots, and that was the end of Shinsuke's like big push, basically.
Thank you, Vince.
Fuck you, Vince. So
Also, Cameron Grimes went to SmackDown too.
yeah, we're gonna talk about the other rounds of Raw that we're done with this one because I want to get into SmackDown selected Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. They are NXT Women's Tag Team Champions currently in NXT. And how we just saw this Tuesday, they just retained against Kaden and Katana, which
Mm-hmm.
they also got drafted on Raw.
Which yeah,
So I don't
that
understand the
was
point of Alba and Isla going to Raw, and then Kaden and Katana asked for a tag title match. just for them to also be called up to Raw.
So
I'm gonna
what?
let John talk about his theory that he had.
Yeah, my theory was it's a very interesting theory, but I have an explanation for it. So my theory is that to unify the tag team titles for NXT and WWE, that's main roster and NXT. If you unify that, then you get a bigger tag team division for both NXT and main roster. And because let's be real, there really isn't that much tag teams in the main roster
Got that right?
and for women,
Yeah, tell him,
and
John.
that's yeah,
Yeah,
tell
tell
John.
him. Tell him right.
So that's my theory is to um, do that and unify the tag team titles for both brands, and like I said, you can create a bigger situation and a bigger chance for people to get over and a bigger chance for people to get tag team titles, and if that includes uh, putting main roster people onto NXT to compete for the tag titles, by God, like do it, by all means do it. If NXT people, NXT women need to go onto the main roster to compete for the tag team titles, by all means do it. We get to see them in action.
I enjoy that,
That's
honestly.
where I think we should.
So technically, NXT Women's Tag Titles would be on Raw. I don't know. I really feel like they should have went to SmackDown because what happened on Raw was Liv and Raquel got drafted to Raw as well.
I
Yeah,
don't know. It could if they unify it, it could be on all brands. If they do
But we
that,
don't need
because
these
you can
all
have
brand title bullshits.
they used to
yeah,
do that.
I don't know what's happening. Um, and then after that, Raw selected the current, well, no longer current, that should relinquished this Tuesday, but they selected the NXT Women's Champion Indy Hartwell, even though she was injured. I don't understand why they drafted the champions just to relinquish them or whatever's happening with Alba and Isla,
They,
but
yeah, because she had it for less than a month, right?
I was gonna say she just won the
that's what I'm
title
saying.
from
She just
Yeah,
won a stand and deliver. Had a
yeah.
She retained it against Tiffany Stratton on NXT, and then she defended in a triple threat, which got her injured against Roxanne and Tiffany. So it was a really confusing moment to
it.
draft your champion.
Yeah. At the same time, I thought Indy Hartwell should have been on the main roster like a few years ago, anyways. So I mean,
I had high hopes that one of the bigger stars' names would go up to the main roster, but we'll get into that in a minute. Um, After that, it was the main event. It was Sammy and Kevin versus the Usos. They had a banger. That was a banger main event. And as we said earlier,
Banger.
Solo tried to come out. I think they were gonna do an attack thing, and Matt Riddle came to save the day, beating Solo up. And then Sammy with a haluva kick picks up the win. They retain their undisputed belts. Don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. Um,
Might be teasing for Solo to turn on the Usos.
yeah, for real.
I don't know.
I feel like they'll do that at Backlash.
Hmm.
I don't have anything about what happened on the SmackDown Lowdown. I just know I remember Apollo
More
is going back to
drafted.
Raw from NXT. I know Jordan Devlin's going to
I'll
Raw.
be right back.
All right. Who else am I thinking of from the NXT roster that's going?
Zoe Starks got
Yeah,
called up.
Zoe Stark got called up. She deserves it because she's working her butt off. Yeah, that's basically all that happened on SmackDown. Let's go into Raw. So we're gonna start off with what happened. I can back up real quick. All right. So yeah, we're gonna start off with what happened, which was not Paul Heyman. Triple H starts off the first round with Raw selecting the SmackDown Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. Bianca and Rhea are both separate brands, but different belts. Still confusing. Don't know what's gonna happen. They also selected SmackDown United States Champion. SmackDown United States. They selected the United States Champion Austin Theory to SmackDown. My bad. I'm stuttering a lot and confusing myself. And then they chose Seth Rollins to go to Raw. So Becky and Seth, the power couple, are still together.
Oh.
That's so cute. And then SmackDown, for some reason, selected Charlotte Flair on one.
Isn't she on a vacay?
I think she's still on vacation after the whole Rhea situation.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I mean, I already thought that the Judgment Day were gonna get drafted together with Rhea, but they were completely
Yeah.
separated. I don't understand the meaning of it. Neither do I think I ever will. But yeah, that happened.
They wasted the draft pick on TV.
They really did.
That could have been Johnny Gargano or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, and
That's just a name. I don't
then
know.
they had a match with Liv and Raquel taking on Bailey and Dakota Kai of Damage Control. It was a pretty decent one. I know that they had a encounter with Io and Bianca backstage. I don't understand what they were saying. I guess Bianca understood what Io was saying, but I didn't
No need to translate.
translate. I understand. And Bailey's like, "Do you?"
Do ya?
But yeah, women's tag champions Liv and Raquel had a match against Bailey and Dakota Kai. Obviously, Bailey and Dakota Kai actually beat Liv Morgan Rodriguez. I believe it was by a roll.
Damage Control finally wins something. That's crazy right there.
Oh yeah, because it was a blind tag to Dakota by Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized this. I was looking through these notes, and freaking the way that Dakota Kai. Listen, I'm gonna give her props. I talked shit on her during the WrestleMania 39 podcast because of what happened during that 3-on-3 tag match at Mania. But what she did here against these two, she did a great job at selling. Liv Morgan hit the Oblivion off the ropes, and she like screwed her head into that mat
Yeah,
during that.
she spiked herself
That
like
was
RVD style.
fantastic. But then Bailey with a sunset flip to get the pinfall roll up for the win. So yeah, Damage Control finally got a win after that long against the women's tag champ. So I don't know what's gonna happen there.
Yep.
The draft continues. Going to round two. Actually, oh, okay. No, we had a tag team match before that. I think was it a tag team match before or after that? We'll get into the
I
tag team match anyways. So we had Braun Strowman Ricochet, the most greatest tag team. I already talked about this on. Take on Alpha Academy with Maxine Dupree in the corner, and Strowman and Ricochet obviously picked up the victory. I feel like eventually it's gonna be Chad Gable going singles because I know it's a lot of rumors going around, and that's what we. I don't know when quote unquote OT is joining the Maximum Male Models. I haven't even seen Masay Mansoir since Maxine's been looking at OT.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have a feeling that Otis is gonna eventually turn on Gable. Gable could go on a. Hopefully, he'll be in the upper mid card, at least, in
Yeah,
on Raw. Or yeah, they got drafted to Raw.
yeah, they got
Pretty
drafted.
sure.
I'm pretty sure. We'll get into that here.
I'm back.
Hello. We just got finished talking about the tag team match between Alpha Academy and Roman and Ricochet. Roman and Ricochet
I
picked
see
up
that.
the victory, and
Well,
then
thank you.
I think he lost. Um, going going into round two, Raw selected the undisputed tag team champions Kevin and Sami. We already had this discussion. I don't know what's going to happen with the tag team belts, but I'm hoping that they vacate the SmackDown belts. Um,
Yeah.
and then SmackDown chose the Usos, so the full bloodline with Roman, Solo, and Paul Heyman are officially on SmackDown, not separated like we were guessing. Then Raw selected the Judgment Day without Rhea Ripley because Rhea Ripley was first drafted. Makes sense again, but good job. And then SmackDown selected the whole brand of the LWO, which was Rey Mysterio, Santos, with Lena Vega. So that's kind of
Yep.
cool. Also, I love the LWO's theme song. I don't know if we talked about that last podcast, but I just love their new theme.
I want to get. Did they change it up a little bit?
I feel like they changed it up a tiny bit. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember the Viva
Because
La
I feel
Raza.
like
I didn't listen.
I feel like it's a different song from what they debuted on, or they like yeah, what they debuted on for the Viva La Raza like Eddie thing. I was like, oh, that's cool, but I couldn't tell if they changed the song or if they just cut out the Viva La Raza
Nah,
and it's just
the
still
Eddie's intro's still on the song for sure. I know that for a fact.
I like the Viva La Raza.
yeah, same.
Let's get into what happens after that. Brock Lesnar returns, talking his shit about Cody Rhodes, and then security guards come out with Adam Pearce. Oh wait, no, they were trying to continue the draft, and then Brock Lesnar came out during whenever they were about to speak. I heard that, John. Um, and then Brock Lesnar comes out during that, talks his shit on Cody. Adam Pearce gets his security guards because he doesn't want anything to happen. Cody makes his entrance, but he doesn't do the full thing because Cody's behind Brock and hits him with a sucker punch, and he leaves the ring. So that's basically all that happened in that one. They haven't really done any back and forth, so like punching wise, leading up to Backlash, because I guess they're saving all the action and German suplexes for Backlash.
God, I hope he doesn't squash him, dude. I really feel like that's what I
I
think is
need
gonna
that. This
happen.
might be Cody's
That'd be
moment.
so stupid if it's a squash.
I think it's gonna be Cody's moment.
I hope.
Cody's gotta win.
I hope.
Like, why give the win to Brock Lesnar?
That's what I'm saying. Like we we questioned this before, but at the same time, it's happened before where Brock wins and he doesn't need the win.
This is not
If
Goldberg.
Brock Lesnar wins, that's a very terrible booking decision.
At least it's not Goldberg.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god.
No, we're not talking about Goldberg. Let's move on.
No, not Ryback.
All right, back.
Fuck that guy.
All right. Going into round 3 before we were cut off by
Chips, you
Brock
fatty.
Lesnar. Um,
Oh my god.
yeah, this is where Raw selected the women's tag team champions Liv Morgan and Raquel, which means Alba and Isla and Liv and Raquel are both on the same brand with different tag titles. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. SmackDown selected Asuka. So we might, in my opinion, we might see another Bianca versus Asuka moment, possibly for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Asuka might have a second run with that and make it bigger.
Asuka might win at SummerSlam now that I think.
That's a good point. We might see a Bianca versus Asuka part 2 at
Mhm.
SummerSlam. That'd be cool.
And they do it right this time and Oscar wins.
I hope.
Is Asuka?
No,
Oh yeah.
Bianca goes
Oh yeah.
over
Bianca's
again.
facing Io. I forgot. We just discussed this. I don't think Io's gonna win the championship at Backlash.
I don't think so either.
A
If she,
part of me thinks Damage Control could split up there, though. Or at least Bailey beats up Io. Maybe. Because she'll be
Bayley.
jealous. Io could win the title, too, and then Bailey gets really jealous and turns on her eventually. But who knows?
yeah. Then after Asuka, Raw selected Kofi and Xavier of the New Day. Big E was not involved in that conversation at all. I think he's still dealing with injury, or he just doesn't want to come back yet. I don't know the situation that's going on with that, but
Hopefully, come back one day.
I want to see Xavier Woods. So I know I think I talked about this last podcast, but Xavier Woods had an Intercontinental Championship match against Gunther, I believe, a week or 2 weeks ago for the IC belt, and he lost clearly, which sucks because I want to see Xavier Woods win a belt. Like, yeah, he's been King of the Ring, he's been SmackDown and Raw with tag team champions before, but like he needs to win at least minor gold, not the world heavyweight belt yet, not one of those belts yet, but United States or Intercontinental, solid.
My question is like, who's gonna be the one to beat Gunther for that?
I'm still saying
Intercontinental
it's Matt
title?
Riddle. Put him in a fight pit, it's gonna be Matt Riddle.
See, I don't know who's going to beat Gunther, but I feel like they got to take the belt off him sooner rather than later at this point. Because Gunther's one of those guys that I want to see go
Ooh,
after the World Heavyweight
this
Championship.
just clicked in my
Yeah,
head.
same.
Yeah, I would like to see that, but majority of what happened at the Rumble this year with Brock and Gunther squaring up, I want to see that first before
Brock
I
and
see him lose
Gunther.
a belt.
Talk about hard hitting. My
Yeah,
God.
put Gunther and Brock for the Intercontinental Championship. Some German suplexes, some chops, some power bombs, some
You're gonna
horse.
have Brock win the Intercontinental.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying he wins it. I'm saying this is going to be his major loss because Gunther overpowers Brock Lesnar. That's what I want to see. If it happens, it happens. If not, yeah. Or we can just give the Intercontinental belt to Gunther, to like Matt Riddle or somebody, and then have Brock and Gunther just go off one on one at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I think that's would be a lot better than just having doing that.
Then the final of round 3, SmackDown selected the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Butch, and Nasty Rich Holland. I mean, that means Sheamus' chances of ever getting the Intercontinental Champion now are gone, just like Cody Rhodes' chance of. So they screwed up both stories that were supposed to happen because Sheamus has never won the Intercontinental belt to become Grand Slam. Kind of sucks, but okay.
That that was one of those draft decisions I didn't understand either because like
I didn't understand the entire
what are
draft
they
in
gonna
general.
do on SmackDown?
Exactly. Like now you have Roman who still is going on vacation, so he's barely gonna be on television until SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's gonna be focusing on the heavyweight belt. Meanwhile, you have
Mm-hmm.
Austin Theory is gonna be the only champion that has to defend his belt on SmackDown. So SmackDown's still gonna kind of look like, no offense, I love Raw more than SmackDown, but SmackDown's still gonna look like the L brand compared to Raw, just one title being defended.
Yeah.
Unless they start,
Mm.
they need to start doing if they do split Kevin and Sammy's belts and give the SmackDown belts vacated, they can do what they did with like American Alpha with Jason Jordan and Chad Gable and do like a tag team turmoil match to crown the new champions. That'd be such a smart idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to the OC. The OC wins it. Okay. Um. Yeah, Cody Rhodes attacked Brock Lesnar. We already went through that, and then the next match following that was Matt Riddle versus Jimmy Uso. It was a pretty decent match. It wasn't the best match that I've seen him off, but Matt Riddle defeated Uso. Good match. Oh wait, wasn't yes. So the same night, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn did the Eddie Guerrero trick where they did the fake chair shot
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
they can get Jey
And
Uso
then
out of there.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
was that was smart.
Jake got out.
That was smart. But yeah, that was a good match. They showed a backstage segment with Sokoa about still wanting to end things, but they didn't do anything on Raw, surprisingly. But yeah, Matt Riddle picks up the W. Then we are going into draft round 4. But before that, we had Miz T with Shinsuke Nakamura, which was,
Boo.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, Shinsuke,
Oh, I was just booing the Miz.
yeah, everybody boos the Miz. The
So
Miz was talking
I,
his
I want
shit, man. Go ahead.
I want to point out that Strolling was technically right on this. Whenever we watched it live, he's like, "Okay, Miss TV." Recently, Miss TV has every time that he's had it on, uh, there'll be someone new to show up, or like a debut to show up.
Yeah.
And we were hoping for Matt Cardona,
Oh my
and
god,
then
yes.
and then it turned out to be Shinsuke. We're like, well, I mean, technically you're still right. He hasn't showed up on Raw before.
I hated being right in that scenario.
I do like the fact that they brought back Shinsuke's NXT type version of his song,
Oh
where they
yeah,
do the big intro leading into his music. I like that.
That's
yeah,
that's making me think he's gonna be a big deal again here
I
soon.
hope so. I really do. I have big
yeah.
hopes for
I'm not.
Shinsuke because I loved him in
I'm
NXT,
hoping.
and I'm hopefully gonna love him on Raw. He needs to go for the
I mean,
Intercontinental Championship too.
yeah, I was gonna say he's already gone for their Intercontinental Championship before.
Yeah,
He
but
could
he lost it.
he could be someone that beats Gunfer, but who
I
knows?
mean, he already had a match against Gunther like before he disappeared.
Yeah, I have a feeling he could, if he gets another shot at it, he might be the one that beats Gunfer.
See what happens. But yeah, Miz TV talks his shit, introduces Shinsuke, says that Shinsuke can never beat him basically because he's and the fucking chants that were happening. Oh, I don't remember the exact words that Shinsuke was saying in Japanese. He was saying tiny balls in Japanese, and everybody was
Yeah,
fucking
I have
chanting
tiny
it.
balls.
Tiny
Yeah,
balls,
the
tiny
Miz
balls.
the Miz kept saying, "I have tiny balls" in Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wish I remembered
oh,
it.
it's so
They
funny.
repeated it so many times, I still don't remember it. That's funny though. But yeah, Shinsuke. Does Shinsuke end up with a Kinshasa?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
yeah, I think Nakamura beat him up or something.
Knocked him out.
Usually those do it well.
All right, and then the round 4 going into this was Raw that selected Trish Stratus. So that means Trish is technically signed to the company basically under her own name.
She's back.
Hey, he's back, Eric Bischoff. And Becky Lynch is also on Raw, so they're definitely gonna have. Wait a minute, did they announce Becky and Trish at Backlash?
No, they're not.
No.
They're probably doing that match
Yeah.
at SummerSlam.
Ah, that's so dumb. It's gonna be a SummerSlam match. SmackDown after that selected, which surprisingly selected. I did not know this was happening. Karrion Kross and Scarlett. I really didn't. I really wasn't expecting Karrion Kross to be that.
Karrion Kross needed to go to Raw.
I think Kross is in a good spot where I think he should go for the U.S. Championship. Not yet.
Nah, man.
Go bald. We'll see what happens when you go bald.
Go bald or go home.
I love bald Kross. I hate
I'm a
hair.
Karrion Kross fan, so I'm good with either way. Like I'm good with him taking the United States title. I'm also good with him taking the world title. As long as he has a title, that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
He should have went to Raw though, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely should have went to Raw on that.
Raw then selected what I did not expect either: Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey as a tag team. Raw. Ew.
At least it's another women's tag team. We don't see a whole lot of those.
I honestly was pushing for Shayna Baszler to at least have one free solo run. Like, Lord. She was dominant in NXT with the women's championship. She can't even do it on the main roster.
Thank you, Vince.
Lucky Vince. And then the final round 4, SmackDown selected LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin Theory versus LA Knight. We had this discussion off podcast with an amazing match too. That I think that's who he should lose the United States Championship to, in my opinion.
Yeah, I want to see LA Knight win that U.S. title or the Money in the Bank.
Because no offense, after that Bray Wyatt match, like what was it called? Pitch Black match.
The Mountain Dew Pitch Black match.
That Mountain Dew wasn't even that good. Yeah, after that match, I mean, you kind of got to give him credit where credit is due, with more of a balanced match, and I think United States Championship is the way to go because that's what got Damian Priest his big push whenever he came to the main roster was U.S. champ. So I think it'd be a good idea to give that to LA Knight and give him a bigger push.
Yeah.
This pissed me off. Continue the draft, but before that, Omos has to have a squash match against Anthony Alanis. Obviously, Omos picked up the victory. That was the match that I've ever seen. I hate these squash matches, and we'll get into the one that happened on AEW too. Yeah, round 5. We're gonna get into that. Raw selected Ricochet and Braun Strowman as a tag team. Boo. We already discussed this. Split them up. Don't care. SmackDown. This one surprised the shit out of me. SmackDown selected on television Shotzi Blackheart, which I did not think they were actually gonna do that. Which means I'm hoping the best that they push Shotzi to like the World Championship because I feel like he needs to get somewhere with her career because she's a great wrestler. They just don't freaking push her enough.
That's one of the people I thought about when we were talking about earlier unifying the women's belts. I was like, she ain't gonna get a chance if they unify the belts.
I think
that's
if Ember Moon or Athena were
everyone else and then save her for last.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If Athena or Ember Moon, whatever her name wants to be called, came back to WWE to be a tag team with Shotzi again, they would be dominant. But who knows?
No,
But after that Ronda Rousey incident with Shotzi during that freaking title match, she definitely needs a again. That was awful.
Yeah, they were in the Reign at Mania. I think they redid that spot and they nailed it. Or like I don't remember what it was. It was either a weekly show or WrestleMania or something like that. They redid the spot and it was good.
Shotzi in that showcase.
Yeah,
I know it was Chelsea and Sonya.
Shotzi teamed with Natalia.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember this. I talked about how this was the best showcase match the show, or the best match in the show, anyways, because of the match. But still, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler didn't do anything to pick up the win. Anyways. Yeah, fuck them. Um, After Shotzi, Raw selected Bronson Reed. The case that he's not winning the United States Championship going into Backlash because SmackDown Championship now. And SmackDown selected from NXT Pretty Deadly, which some people saw it. I didn't see it. I was really hoping it was Reed Brothers or the entire Diamond Mine in general because that would have been a great like faction hypothetically. No, it's Ivy and the
Mm-hmm.
Creed Brothers. That still would have been a great people to go up for the SmackDown tag team titles whenever they break those up.
I think Pretty Deadly was a rumor for a while to get called up.
I
So
never
I
actually
did.
heard that rumor, which is surprising me.
I've heard it like almost every day when that was going on. There was talks of Pretty Deadly getting called up for a long time. So I'm not really too surprised about that.
They're a good tag team. Don't get me wrong. I just wasn't expecting them to move up so quick.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
After
pretty deadly.
Billy Dog. After that, they had a mixed tag team match with LWO taking on the Judgment Day. So it was Damian, Rhea, and Dominic taking on Ray, Zelina, and Santos. It was I I remember a specific spot where Zelina Vega did this kind of bounce off rope DDT to Rhea Ripley. That was cool. That was fucking
Mm-hmm.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
Judgment
also
Day defeated LWO.
I was gonna say Selena did Malachi's move with the knees on the outside and shit.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
where
Oh
yeah.
she,
The
yeah, I
or
remember what you're talking about
meter roar. You can say it, meter roar.
yeah, something like
Yeah,
that. Where she like jumped and drove her knees into the face of Rhea and shit.
yeah,
I was I'm
now. Oh,
like,
the
yeah, that's
Meteora.
cool.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That I thought that was cool.
That was
Yeah,
actually
so
a really
meter
good
roar.
mixed tag team match.
Yeah.
But yeah, Judgment Day defeated the LWO. Unfortunately, I don't know when the LWO is gonna get a freaking win. I don't think they ever had a
Never.
win since becoming a faction.
Yeah, never.
That sucks. Also, going into LWO, I want to discuss Santos Escobar because he's on. The LWO was drafted to SmackDown. I think
Yes.
that he should go for United States Championship. I don't think he should win it yet, but Theory and Santos would make a good ass match.
Mhm.
What else happened? The final picks. We'll go into the final picks for the main event. The last round was round 5. Raw selected Alpha Academy, so they're not splitting up Chad Gable and Otis just yet. I think they're going to try to build up more character to it.
Yes, because Maxine also got drafted to Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
think that's where I think that's what they're leading up. Is
Yeah.
I haven't even
yeah.
putting up these pictures of everything that's been happening. I've been out of date. Well, yeah, that's the main event right there. SmackDown selected surprisingly not as a tag team, even though they're technically a tag team. I've never seen them tag team match yet, but Rick Boogs was selected as SmackDown, and
Thick
Elias is a
Rick.
free agent.
Bro, they,
Rick.
they drafted Rick Boogs on TV. Like
That's a
what?
that's a good sign in my opinion because I like Rick. Good wrestler.
Yeah.
I just I don't get it.
It happens.
Oh, Thick Rick.
Old thick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Then Raw selected Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Again, made no sense because on NXT, no matter who won at that point, they would still go to Raw. Made no
Now they'll
sense.
vacate the belts.
We'll see what happens. And then the final selectee was Cameron Grimes to SmackDown. We haven't seen Cameron Grimes for months on NXT because I know he's working on a build up, and he got a lot of muscle now. He's really working at it, and I'm excited to see this uh
Alright.
SmackDown. So big
I
props to
just
him.
can I point out something real quick?
Yeah.
When he got picked to go to SmackDown, no pop from the crowd at all.
I
They were
don't
like,
I
"What?"
don't think a good portion of people knew who Cameron Grimes was, which is surprising because he actually you didn't have a big successful career in NXT, but he did hold the $1 million championship when they had that going around with LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
That Texas crowd did not know who the fuck Cameron Grimes was.
to be fair, that's kind of
Ever since they got, I can't hear you, John. Your mic is crappy.
Shitty Mike John.
Mike John. While he
Fix
fixes
your
that.
mic.
We're gonna go into
I
the
said to be fair, that Texas crowd, and like didn't know pretty much everybody there. Like they didn't really react as well.
yeah, for real.
Uh,
Bitch be for real. Yeah, and then the main event was Seth freaking Rollins versus Solo Sikoa,
Yeah,
and Rollins won via disqualification.
yeah.
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 I didn't watch the match. I just heard that it was.
Yeah, I didn't see
It's
that.
alright.
I mean, it was all right. Like Seth Rollins wore his
Mhm.
elimination chamber attire though, so cool.
It's
Yeah,
not.
the white.
It wasn't that bad. Not that bad.
Not bad at all. Yeah, it was a pretty good Raw episode. It was cool, I guess. I'm trying to see if I can find what happened with the SmackDown Lowdown and the Raw talk because I don't remember. I remember Grayson Waller for one is on SmackDown. Thank God.
Shelton.
Shelton Benjamin,
Shelton
Cedric
Benjamin.
Alexander,
Elias,
Elias.
Elias.
There's a few people that are free agents.
Baron Corbin did not get. No, Baron Corbin did not. He's still a
No,
free agent.
I thought we were talking about the free agents.
Yeah, we're talking about the free
Oh,
agents.
okay. No, Shelton got drafted.
Shelton didn't
No,
get
he's a free
drafted. He's a free
agent.
agent. So is Cedric.
He's a free agent.
I
Those
could have
guys are
swore
free.
he got drafted to Raw.
No,
Nope.
those guys are free agents.
Nope.
Oh,
But Johnny
wow.
Gargano's
Okay.
on Raw, so yay. Tamina's on SmackDown. I remember that. Yuck. Odyssey Jones is on Raw, so that's another NXT call up.
Yeah, there's a couple NXT guys that are listed as free agents, and I don't even understand.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into those two. I know it's Von Wagner's one of them, which he's been on NXT since the Rainbow brand started.
I'm trying to remember the one other guy with the tattoos and shit.
Oh,
I forget
Zion
his name.
Quinn.
That's his name. I was like, I know who that is, but I forgot
Zion
his
Quinn
name.
and Von Wagner have been Zion Quinn's been in NXT since Legado del Fantasma were around because that's when before Zelina Vega was in charge of them. There was I can't remember her name. There was a girl that used to run Legado.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember her
Yeah,
name.
her and Zion Quinn had this weird love relationship thing.
Yeah.
So Zion Quinn, I guess, is a free agent, so he can go to Raw or SmackDown, NXT, whatever. And then Von Wagner has been around since the Rainbow brand of NXT. He's barely been doing shit. I know he had the first ever NXT Championship match going into the Rainbow brand, but he lost it. And I know he had a North American shot at one point, lost it. So I mean, it's kind of pointless on the main roster right now. That's just my thought.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Wes Lee didn't get pushed up to the main roster.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not taking more champions out of NXT and putting them on the main roster.
I see
Yeah.
why. I see why a lot of the bigger names are still down in NXT because they don't want to completely get rid of all the big names.
Yeah, because that's viewership to them.
Yeah. Wesley, Carmelo Hayes, and like Braun Breaker are like bringing in those views for NXT.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and a bunch of other people too, but you know, it's too much to name right now.
I mean, to be fair, pretty deadly was bringing in some views too, but like, they got drafted up too, so that's why I'm like, I don't know.
Apparently, Triple H is really high on those two, and that's why they got called up.
Gotcha.
Gotta love the people that wear nothing but weird crop tops and long hair.
Like Seth Rollins.
Like
anyway.
Oh my God, Seth Rollins with Pretty Deadly would make a great faction. Anyways, let's get into the rumors first before we go into AEW because we just watched that. So let's just do the little thingy and play. Is it gonna play? Nope, we gotta do it ourselves. Wow, wow.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah, you're.
Oh, I forgot about the ding 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 earlier. Oh my God.
That's why I didn't know you guys were live earlier when we first started.
I didn't go live on the Riverside thing. I just went live on YouTube. I should have said that.
No, like
yeah. Anyway,
transition. Whoop whoop whoop. Rumors. That was so bad. let's get into. Let me find the picture for it. The first news that I heard: Michael Cole is gonna retire. I don't know
Yeah,
if Michael Cole's retiring this year or next year, but
I
he's
I
talking about how he's been in the WWE for a long time and he's ready to take a vacation.
I heard Michael
Well, oh
Cole's.
shit, dude. Like, sorry to interrupt you, but like, he's been in the WWE for so long, hasn't taken a single break. Like,
No
seriously,
days off,
I think
Michael Cole.
no, legit no days off. And he's worked all the SmackDown, all the Raws, all the NXT. Well, he almost did
WCW,
NXT.
ECW. No,
Uh, he's he's worked all the pay-per-views. He's done every single pay-per-view. I'm like, oh my god.
the dog deserves to
I,
honestly
And
go retire.
yeah, and then plus that's another thing for the fans. It's we get sick and tired of hearing them because we want something new. That's why we were excited whenever Corey Graves like came into the commentary, and we're like, finally, someone new.
yeah, no one's like that no more.
Yeah,
Honestly, if they're gonna retire Michael Cole, can we get Mauro Ronaldo back? Just
for real.
Nah,
For
they're gonna
real,
bring
bro.
back Pat McAfee.
stop, stop
Oh
it.
my god.
Pat
No, but I
McAfee.
I was gonna I was gonna say I saw those rumors too, and I think Michael said that he said he would like to go another 5 years. That I believe that's what he said.
That's the problem that I don't want him to go another 5 years.
I'm just saying, everyone's gonna miss Michael Cole when he's gone.
I might a little bit, but at the same time, like
He's a great commentator. He really
he
is.
does
It's
botch a
just
lot of names now. And
no,
lots of,
no, not just that. Not just that. I'm just saying he has a lot of pressure with Vince being in his ear for years, and I understand like he has. It's not his fault that he has to say words that really don't make a lick of fucking sense. Um,
damn
that's
right.
so like that I can I I hate. I'm like I've been hating Michael Cole for years, but I will say this live that like I I don't know if I want him to go or if I do want him to go. It's a kind of a mix. Uh, if I do, then it's more of a happy thing. Like I feel bad for him. I want him to enjoy retirement because he's been working his ass off for years. That's
Yeah.
why that's just me. If and then if if he does end up staying, I'll be surprised on that too.
Mhm.
Hey, you do you, boo. You retire, you retire. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah. A lot of the re- a lot of the reasons why people hate Michael Cole aren't even like Michael Cole's fault neither. So
That's what I'm saying. It's more
yeah,
Vince because Vince is in his ear, and it's like
yeah,
it's not really his fault that Vince is yelling at him and telling him to say these things. But which yeah, Michael Cole has to like is the one that's saying it, but Vince is the one that's making him saying it. So
yeah.
Facts, no cap.
I'm gonna miss Michael Cole when he's gone. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
yeah,
He will. Don't know who
he
he's gonna
will
be
be
missed by,
missed.
but no, just kidding.
Damn.
Moving on from the next thing, which is really stupid that I heard. So Mike Tyson, I don't remember who he had an interview with, was quoting the fact
I
that
think it was impulsive.
was it
I
impulsive?
think maybe. I
Could have
think I
been.
heard about this.
All I heard is that Mike Tyson is trying to set up a wrestling match in the WWE with Logan Paul.
Or it could have been it was either impulsive or his own podcast that Mike has.
Mike Tyson
Possibly.
wanted to wrestle in the WWE. It should have happened how many years ago when he was doing shit with
Whenever he,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
yeah,
for
and
real.
then and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul happened at like, let's say a random place, Crown Jewel, Saudi Arabia
Oh
type
God.
shit, I'm not watching.
Night of Champions will be Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul.
And we're done. Let's just move on from that
That would
topic
be
because that just gave me a heart attack.
a Saudi Arabia main
That would
event
be a
right
Saudi
there.
Arabia special, basically.
Yeah,
Iron Mike Tyson would only
let's
do
make the
it for the
Saudi
money.
Arabias happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I guess that's what they want. Moving
It's
on.
all about the money.
We get Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul in a
I
boxing
did.
match.
Oh my god, I did set this up as a conversation to have, but we technically already been talking about it a little bit. What's gonna possibly happen at Night of Champions? I'm
Hmm.
saying, out of the 4 people that we talked about, let's go Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Those 4 I can see potentially competing for the new heavyweight the Night of Champions.
Hmm. I think mine too. I have two on my mind,
Okay.
and I think my two is it's either Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes. That's just me. Um, I, I,
Cody
I can I can see Finn Balor going at it,
Yeah, we talked
but
about that last week.
we talked about that last week. But I think those are my main two right there.
I don't know. If Drew brings
Oh my
back
god, I
Roman
forgot about
Reigns, he
Drew.
should win the world title.
There we go. Fatal 5-way. Let's go.
Yeah.
Since since we're on this conversation, um, uh, can we? I'm gonna talk about the title really quick. So I saw a video on the bump
Yeah.
where they give an exclusive look and they zoom in on the title. I'm actually in love with it. Like
Oh,
it really
now
does
he's
look
in love
good.
with it.
Yeah. So they
Ah.
have a detail. They have a detail on the trim where it's a ring rope. I'm like, okay, that looks really good. And they have a gold eagle on the top, which you can't see because of the shine. It shines and so much, and with all the lights and all that. But if you zoom in, there's a gold eagle that to uh, kind of remind people of the wing eagle a title. I was like, oh shit, okay, that looks good. And then of course you have all the lions that and then there's 60 diamonds. They're studs, but you know there's 60 diamonds um, to uh, to represent the 60 year of WWE. I was like, holy crap! So that's why they did 60 diamonds to represent of 60, like to uh, celebrate 60 years. I was like, holy crap! So it does look good. I think it was just the WWE logo that was in the middle that I didn't like, and now I'm starting to get used to it.
That damn dirty logo.
That damn
I
dirty
like all
logo.
of it, honestly. The side plates could have been more different than the Universal
They're
and
gonna
WWE
change the
Championship.
side plates though as soon as someone gets the title.
True, true. So it might look better after that. But either way,
Yeah,
I think the side plates shouldn't be the same as the other belts. But other than that, I've always liked this belt ever since they revealed it. It's so great looking. I enjoy every little piece of it because it just reminds me of Big Goldie, but like a 2023 edition, basically. I
yeah.
like it.
Mhm.
That's the thing. When they zoom in on it, it's not just Big Goldie. You have Big Goldie. You have um the Wing Eagle Championship. You have a little bit of
Kind of got some of the
NXT
United Kingdom.
UK.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh
say.
yeah, yeah.
Because
It's
the
like you got the
Lions.
NXT, the Lion, dude. Oh, it's just a lot of titles just mixed in all into one. I'm like, that's so crazy.
Now I
Mhm.
kind of wish that AJ Styles was on Raw so that he would win the belt, but
Yeah, it's okay.
Give it time. Give it time. This is the
But yeah,
future of WWE. So
I
give it
think.
time.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this: if you had to choose your favorite brand, let's say Survivor Series is coming up, and you had to choose your favorite brand going in, would you be Team Raw or Team SmackDown?
Raw.
Me personally, I would be Team SmackDown's. SmackDown's always had the like my childhood show, but
That's always how I've been. I've always been Team SmackDown since the beginning of it, but like I'm on Team Raw right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
so far
I
like after what I've seen like through for Raw, like of what they have, yeah, Raw is definitely the A show right now, which is crazy because like they have Fox and Fox is gonna like supposed to get the more viewership. Like they have like each night it's like at least 2 million viewers each night. And
yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, holy dude, that's crazy. But that's the reason why they're like that is because everyone that has local cable usually has Fox, and everyone can see WWE.
That's why I was saying in the podcast thing that Cody should have been drafted to SmackDown And Roman should have went to Raw. That way, the new belts on SmackDown, everybody would focus on SmackDown only.
Yeah.
But nobody listens to the actual wrestling fans.
No.
All right, and then we talked about this earlier. I have this picture pulled up, but it's technically the Way is possibly going to be coming back as a Raw stable, which instead of Austin Theory, it's going to be Dexter Lumis, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, and Johnny Gargano.
At least they'll all be on TV every week now.
I kind of want to see that, but at the
hope.
same time, I still want Johnny to get a single push. And now that Gunther's on
still
Raw,
could.
Intercontinental Champion Johnny Gargano would be.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the tag titles, but at the
That's
same
what I was
time,
gonna say. But like,
we already have so many tag teams. Though.
I thought there was a rumors going around that DIY was supposed to, but now there's rumors around that the Way's gonna.
What if they do
Maybe.
Indy? What if they do Indy and Candice LeRae as the tag team?
They probably will.
That would be a good idea, honestly.
Yeah.
Kind of miss DIY though.
Maybe DIY and the Way will be one unit.
That's smart. That's smart. Having the Way as like Johnny's the provider of the team, while Dexter's doing his own solo thing. Have Johnny and also doing their thing. I can see it. And
Tommaso.
God, Tommaso.
They're gonna add Tommaso into this.
Did he ever get drafted?
No, he's hurt.
No, he's still hurt. He's still injured.
Oh yeah.
They didn't mention
They'll put him on Raw once he comes back.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then the final rumor going around, which we discussed off podcast, Carmella's prego.
She's prego.
She's a prego.
I didn't know that she was
pregnant. And you guys thought she was injured.
I didn't think she was injured at all. I don't keep an eye on Carmella, so I didn't care what was happening with her until I found out that she was prego.
But she's fabulous.
FABULOUS.
That was the rumors was going around was Carmella got injured. That's the reason why she's out. But
yeah, she's gonna be out for 9 months.
She's out for 9 months.
All right, bye.
She's on the shelf for 9 months because she's getting fat.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, if this could be like a personal thing. Like if it's sometimes it can be a little sometimes it can be personal to share kind of thing. So I can understand if she says, "Oh yeah, I'm injured," but in reality she's pregnant and she doesn't want to tell anybody yet. I can understand that. I guarantee you that's what happened. Is she told unlike the wrestling sources, yeah, I'm injured, gonna be out for 9 months.
Well, we can hope that her baby. Oh, I'm good.
All right, but wait, quick question.
Yeah.
Who's the dad?
Oh, Corey. Corey, Big Cass.
Oh my god.
I'm only asking that because the last time someone got prego during their run is Ric Flair was the dad apparently, but who knows?
Oh my god, we're not even gonna discuss that on this podcast. We're gonna get into the next topic, which is AEW. Let's hope for the best that the sound works. Go.
What?
Go. The sound's not working. God damn it. Okay, do it again. All right, so we're gonna start AEW transition. So the way that AEW kicked off was interesting to me because they had Bandito, Orange Cassidy, Roger Strong, and Adam Cole take on why is my brain
the heels?
The Jericho Appreciation Society?
Yes, sir.
It was Hager, Daddy Magic, Cool Hands, and Garcia.
Yep.
And obviously, Roger Strong's not gonna lose his fucking debut, so he won the match.
Yep.
So he clearly
we had some good high flying spots from Bandito though, and I loved Bandito's attire. It was like a navy blue with
kind
brown.
of Western.
I like it.
Western. Yeah,
Bro came out of Red Dead Redemption.
I did. Got the horseshoe on it.
A Mexican
It was
cowboy.
pretty cool.
Hangman, is that you? Oh
When
my
did you
god.
turn Mexican?
Oh
What
my
happened to
god.
royalty?
But yeah, Adam Cole, Roger Strong, Bandito, and Orange Cassidy pick up the win against Jericho Appreciation Society. I couldn't say it that fast.
Didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming at
Yeah,
all.
for
I
real.
thought it was JAS the whole time.
No,
Up next was the best
no.
match of the night. Outcast and Saraya taking on Willow Nightingale.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a banner right
It
there.
was such a banger.
Yeah.
Obviously Saraya hit her. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't even know what her. But I'm just gonna call it the lifting DDT until they give us an answer.
Is that?
It works on
Is
the
she still
rampage,
going?
but she's not going
It,
by page. So I'm like, I don't
yeah, I
know
was
what's
about to
going
The
say.
on.
Rhea
Is she still not
Page,
calling
I
it
don't
the
know. Oh,
Rampage?
the Rhea Page is actually kind of a cool sound. But yeah, she hits
Oh,
that quote unquote Rhea Page on Willow Nightingale, gets the 3 count, and then I guess they're going for an attack on Willow. Hikaru Shida shows up and like fakes joining the Outcast, gives them a hug, grabs the little spray paint. It's about to mark on them, but Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter show up behind them, and it was a trick. And Hikaru sprayed the green spray paint in Saraya's eyes, which was fantastic. And then I don't know what Hikaru wrote on stomachs of the Outcasts.
who fucking knows? I
ATL,
didn't
A
watch.
Town Down. Um,
A top down.
I have no idea what they were saying. I really have no idea. After that, we had a Trace Mayo. Okay, like that. I'm sorry if that's wrong. Trace Mayo, trios battle royale to see who take on the House of Black at Double or Nothing for the trios
Love your picture.
championships. It
That was.
was.
Oh my god.
I don't remember all the tag teams. I know it was Butcher Blade and Kip Sabian as one, Powerhouse Hobbs, QT, and Solo as another, and then the Vikingo, Pentagon, Ray Phoenix as one,
Hmm.
the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass as one. Oh, I thought I could get all 6. Hold on, it's gonna come to my head. Probably not.
There was a
Okay,
lot.
I don't remember, but there was like
so
6 tag teams, and clearly the Acclaimed with Daddy Ass won that. It was an obvious to the tag team. But yeah, they're gonna go against House of Black, and then
and probably lose.
apparently the House of Black now have cool side plates on their trios belts, which are fucking fantastic looking. And I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody remembers the rules. I feel like I can look it up if I have to. But the House of Black do like this rules thing now when it comes to their trios titles. Like disqualifications are turned on. Countouts are now at 20 counts. Can't use rope breaks anymore. What was the rest of it?
I think that was it.
I mean, it's a pretty basic, like it's more of a hardcore match without weapons, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of hyped to see this. I think the House of Black are gonna retain. No offense to Daddy S and the Acclaimed, but the House of Black are a pretty good trios team, especially what they did against the Elite at Revolution. Oh my god!
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, the Acclaimed Daddy S got the trios battle royale victory. Whoop,
Whoopie
buckle my
fucking
shoe.
do.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. Um, this we need to talk about this Wardlow wash match. I
Oh
don't know who the
my.
guy's name was. They didn't even give him a nameplate, but he
No,
basically
they
got
didn't.
lifted up into a spine buster, then hit with a weird looking Veer Mahan type clothesline, which was kind of cool, and then hit with a power bomb, and that ended the career of No Name. Before I get into the
Oh.
argument,
Yeah.
apparently Luchasaurus and Christian Cage came out after Wardlow said, "I want to do an open challenge," and we all thought that Luchasaurus was going to be the next one in line for the TNT belt, but Christian said that it's him that wants it, and if it's Christian Cage that's going for the TNT belt and he wins it, do it, fucking do it.
Do it.
I love
Do
Christian
it.
Cage, and he deserves a championship because if Edge ain't
Yes,
getting a
he
belt,
does.
Christian needs to.
Exactly.
And I loved
It's
Christian
Christian
as
here.
Impact champion after he beat Omega. Like I was hyped about that. Christian deserves TNT title, but
Christian does deserve the
I
TNT
feel
title.
like
Yes.
John needs to go into this more than I do at first because I'm gonna rant
Oh, okay.
hard. So I'm gonna let you go.
I'm gonna rant too. I'm gonna rant too.
Go ahead.
Oh, where do I even begin? Let's just go ahead and begin that this motherfucker has been doing this for fucking 2 years, and I it's so sick and tiring to fucking see. I understand you're trying to put him and make him look strong. My God, you've already proved that to me, but and he's done it for the TNT title, like no other title but TNT, and it's really starting to like be fucking frustrating. Um, so we mentioned this. Well, we mentioned this privately, not in the podcast before. We're like, well, we're wondering because there was rumors that whenever Wardlow was wanting or even thinking about going to WWE, of course that like him, like Tony Khan was kind of, I don't know if he was upset about that or what, but trying. Of course, he was trying to prevent that. Of course, but here's the thing. Warlow was definitely, like, the rumors were going around that Warlow was definitely upset about that, and about the way he's been booked, and he was not, and he was definitely upset. Well, the what we have a feeling that basically went down was, in order to keep Warlow happy, we're just going to give him the TNT title again, and that's exactly what happened. And of course, this is, to me, this is what Warlow wants, is to have the TNT title just and do this squash match after squash match after squash match. And to me, this is what Warlow's vision is. And which I'm not on that, dude. We've already seen this 2 years in a row. And that this is frustrating to me. Uh that's just my rant, and I know I had a lot more, but that you can go ahead.
Oh, so I have the freedom to rant now.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah.
All right, so hear me out, you non-ponytail loving bitch. So, so basically, as far as I'm concerned, when Wardlow first had the championship, not gonna lie, Scorpio Sky was the worst champion
Oh
whenever
my
it came
god,
to
yeah. Yeah.
the worst
He
champion.
changed the title into an absolute shit
It
title,
was like gold
and
and
then he
purple.
barely defended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And then
anyways,
he barely defended it.
exactly. But anyways, after that, I was happy that Wardlow was TNT champion because it served as the whole MJF situation, and then it just became shitty because he was doing squash matches on that one too, and then that triple threat, it was him, Hobbs, and Samoa Joe. First of all, fucking Wardlow never got pinned in that triple threat match. It was Samoa Joe that pinned Hobbs. Oh no, he did the Coquina clutch on Hobbs to get the belt while Wardlow was down. Technically, Wardlow never lost a belt, and then the whole break-in situation happened. He got pissed off because he was about quitting after the whole thing happened. And Tony Khan's like, "Oh no, we're just gonna let you have the belt. We don't want you to." Yeah, they gave it to him a second time, beating Hobbs, who was a rightfully deserved TNT champion. He really deserved it after everything he's WWE, not the WWE, sorry, AEW. I was reading the chat. Um, and then straight up gets the championship for a second time, and now he's just doing squash matches. If Christian wins it, Christian wins it. But I don't want to see Wardlow going for the team belt anymore. And I know we said this off podcast, but if Wardlow ever went to the WWE, it's gonna be completely different than what's happening right now. If Wardlow
Very.
complains in the WWE about not getting a championship shot, you're not gonna get one. You gotta work for that
You
stuff. You
legit.
can't just
Yeah,
you
you
can't
legit are not
cry
going to.
and be like, "Oh, Vince, if you're not gonna give me an Intercontinental Championship match, I'm just gonna go back to Tony Khan." That's not gonna happen. He's gonna let you leave. You're not gonna get
Yeah,
your championship like you want. You're lucky that Tony Khan's being nice and even giving it to you after everything that happened. So bogus. But yeah, you do not deserve to be
yeah.
TNT champion. I think Christian Cage would make a great TNT champion because it would have a good story to it because Christian's one of the best. And that's my only rant that I have. Stop doing squash matches.
I'm a Warlow fan, but my God,
I
dude,
used to be.
we
I'm
don't
not
need
anymore.
we don't need squash matches on, especially on Dynamite. I can maybe understand Rampage. Sure, save it for a show that
Rampage,
no one
Dark,
watches.
Elevation. You have
Absolutely,
fucking
yeah. Save it
Collision
for
when
a
that
show.
comes out.
Again, save it for a show that no one watches. Absolutely, sure, go for it. But This is Dynamite. People watch Dynamite. You don't need to freaking do this on Dynamite. This is such a time waster. It's so stupid.
Bro, you want to talk
You
about
can
time
literally,
wasters? This is bogus. So I heard that the Hardy Boys are finally having their main match on Rampage. That's the second match that they've had
yeah,
on Rampage.
the Hardy
But
compound, the
yeah,
Hardy compound too.
and they're not
Yeah,
even fucking having it
they're not
on
doing that on
Dynamite.
Dynamite. They're
Like
doing it
switch them
on
out. Put
Rampage.
Wardlow
Yeah,
on Rampage. Put the Hardy Boys on Dynamite. That's what people want to see.
yeah, yeah.
You don't need to
I'm,
see no more Wardlow. I don't care if he's team champion. You basically ruined the career that Cody and Darby made for that belt. I'm sorry, and Brody Lee,
yeah.
R.I.P.
To be fair, okay, so it's this is me. Like nobody wanted to see that squash match, and if you look at the crowd and you saw the crowd, they were all on their phones or either taking a piss because they already knew this nobody is not gonna win the like over Warlow. So obviously, Warlow's gonna win, and it's just it's gonna end in like less than 30 seconds, and honestly, it really did. Like it was like at least a minute
It took
match.
3 moves to take him out. Basically, technically four if you
Yeah,
count the double power bomb, but no.
which is his one of them. So you had two of his signatures, and then the double power bomb.
Yeah.
That's his finisher. So yeah,
I'm sorry, Wardlow, because if anybody shows this, I'm just saying like I respected you knowing that you were going in as TNT champion, but after hearing about the argument and Tony Khan just throwing you a belt, really bogus seeing you as a champion anymore. I can't see you being respected that much, but we'll see what happens in the future. But I'm done with this rant because we got a little bit more to go off of. So into the next thing, which was this was a good match actually. Juice Robinson and Ricky Starks had a pretty good match. It went on back and forth. They had some good spots in there. We didn't see Jay White unfortunately because he went backstage after Juice made his entrance. Also, they're called the Bullet Club Gold in AEW. I thought they were just gonna be called
hmm
Bullet Club, but now they're just called the Bullet Club Gold. I don't, I don't care because that's a cool tag team name. I hope they go for the tag team belts eventually. But yeah, Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson had a good match. That was probably one of the best matches that they had of the night. But Ricky Starks picks up the win with his spear against Juice, and I believe Jay and Juice attacked him afterwards, if I'm not mistaken.
yep, yep,
But yeah, that was a good match. Good pip cheerio. And then main event. Oh my god, main event. MJF and Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin and Jack Perry. If Darby and Jack won, then they would be moved on to make it a fatal four way, which is official by the way. So it is going to be a fatal four way at Double or Nothing with the 4 pillars for that AEW championship. Thank God, because the rumors are true,
hmm
and I'm so excited that's happening because these four definitely deserve to be in a match together. But it was a good match. They had some spots that happened, and I'm trying to.
an okay mashup, an
Oh
okay
God, the
mashup.
fucking theme
So
mashup. I thought it was gonna be a
yeah,
banger. I thought it was okay. Like out of everything that I've heard in the past, it was okay in my opinion. But yeah,
so MJF goes up to Sammy Guevara, and he's like, I got a mashup theme for us. He's like, a mashup theme. He's like, yeah, a mashup theme. Hyping it up, thinking it was gonna be really cool. It was mid.
it
It
was
was straight up
mid.
mid. It was straight up mid. And we are like,
Ryan wanted
ah,
me to say, "Hola, YouTube, Wardlow gotta go." Jungle Boy for the. I just read the
bro,
chat.
yeah,
My
for
bad.
real.
But yeah, I think it's kind of it's. Oh my God, I'm not going back into Wardlow. We already had this talk. Moving on. But yeah, um, in my honest opinion, I'm loving the fact that they're finally doing a first ever Fatal 4-Way match, especially with the 4 pillars of AEW that started this company. They definitely deserve it. Um, if I want to see anybody that takes this belt, it'd probably be Darby Allin as new AEW champion, but I still feel like MJF is gonna keep the belt at the end of the day. Oh, I forgot to
Yeah,
mention.
I think out of all four of these, honestly, if I think out of all four of these people, it should be NJF to retain. Like I respect Darby Allen, and I definitely respect Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Sammy Guevara, I don't know,
After the whole
definitely not ready
fucking
for.
Sam and
Yeah,
Ty thing, I don't respect him that
yeah,
much. I mean, he can always
The
try some other
Pam,
time.
Pam and
Did I say Sam? I meant to
uh,
say Pam. My
yeah,
bad.
you said Sam.
My
Yeah,
bad.
Pam.
Pam. Sam and Pam.
After the whole Pam and Ty thing, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I think my pick right now is MJF to retain.
I'm gonna go Darby Allen on this one. Ryan says he likes
If
Sammy.
Darby wins, I
Respectfully.
think that would be sick, honestly. But 'cause Darby does deserve it. At the same time, like I said,
I don't know. I
it could
think
go either
MJF still
way.
has multiple months to go before he loses that belt.
Yeah,
This is a
that's
world
what I'm
heel
thinking
champion
too.
that I can respect. If he holds the belt
Yeah,
for, I wouldn't say 1,000 days because I don't know how I'll feel by that time. But if he holds that belt for a long time and like the longest reigning, I would respect that to be as his name.
same.
But the way that this tag team match ended, Jungle Boy tried to go for his finishing move. Darby Allin he did a quick tag to the back after Jungle Boy hit his running forearm smash to the back of the head. Tried to go for the pin and almost got coffin dropped by Darby Allin. He had to move out of the way as Darby got the 3 count wall staring at Jungle Boy. So that was pretty intense. Oh, not to mention, I guess MJF and Sammy aren't friends anymore because Sammy Guevara super kicked MJF during their tag team match. That was funny.
Yeah,
Um, Ryan says his pick is MJF or Jungle Boy. He wants to hop in but doesn't want to mess up anything. We're about to end it soon anyway, so not really a point of hopping in. But yeah, overall I'm excited for Double or Nothing because one the acclaimed Daddy Ass versus House of Black banger, and this Fatal 4 Way obviously is gonna be a banger. I enjoyed the triple threat back when Kenny Omega was a champion with Orange Cassidy and Pac. That was a good moment.
yeah, definitely.
Let's just hope for the best that this goes well. And if I'm correct, I got one more thing to talk about, and that's the amazing steel cage match that's happening next week between Kenny Omega
Hmm.
and Jon Moxley. This is gonna be amazing because I think this is the first time ever that AEW's done steel cage match. Like I know they had the 4-on-4 war game steel type shit, but this is their first ever steel cage type matchup that they're. Oh wait, no, because Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus had one at a pay per view.
I think so.
They opened. It was either a
I
Hell
think
in a
they
Cell
did.
type or it was a steel cage
They
type.
No,
they did a cage match
Okay, so this
like
is the
their
yeah,
second
first
ever steel
year.
cage match. Oh wait,
Like
yeah.
that, Wardlow and Cody wrestled in a cage like in that
hmm
first year.
Okay, so I don't know my cage matches very well.
I'm trying to remember. And then Wardlow faced Sean Spears in a cage
Yeah,
during
okay, so it's not their first
yeah,
ever. They've been through this, but this just sounds like a
yeah.
banger with Omega and Moxley.
Mhm.
yeah.
This whole
Both of them are definitely
elite
gonna
and
bleed.
Blackpool. No, it's just gonna be Moxley. Um, this whole
Oh,
elite
I'm
and
saying
Blackpool Combat Club rivalry going on. Banger,
I'm saying Kenny's gonna bleed. Kenny
possibly,
and Mox are gonna bleed.
possibly. But that wraps it up here for our WrestleReacts podcast. This is the first time we've went over 2 hours, but we've had a lot to discuss. But it was a pretty
Hmm.
fun podcast. I mean, there wasn't that many people, so we didn't have to interrupt each other. And overall, I think compared to the draft that happened, it was okay. AEW
It
was
could have been
mid.
better though.
Everything could have been better this week, to be honest. The draft,
Yeah,
AEW, but yeah. Um, we will see you guys next week. Congratulations again to
mm,
Strolling for retaining his
he got
WrestleReacts
lucky.
championship.
He got
He
lucky.
probably did. I don't know if we're gonna do
He
one
got lucky.
next week for a title match or if he wants to wait another week because he just. But we'll see what happens next week. Until then, it has been your boys and we are out. Peace.
Peace.